Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. I hate being on camera with no makeup, but guess what? We are going to be trying tons of new makeup today. I purchased quite a few things over the last couple months, and I wanted just to give them a go with you. I've got a lot of fun things, both drugstore and high-end, that I want to use. So I thought, you know what? Let's just get ready together. I've got to get my day started, and I thought it would be fun just to put our makeup on together and do a little chit chat. I have not done a get ready with me video in quite some time, so I thought it would be fun just to, you know, kind of play with makeup and just do a little bit of talking. So I brought you a little closer. I know it's kind of scary, but you know what? I want to point out my skin real quick to you because I have so many people say, oh my gosh, Michelle, you always complain that you have problematic skin, you have acne, whatever, and I don't see it. And I'm like, you know, maybe it's just the beauty of the camera, but I do. I've had a lot of problems in my 40s, but finally I am on a skincare regimen that I am so in love with. And I just wanted to show you, like, this is totally unfiltered, no filters on the camera. This is me. It is what it is. But as you can see, my skin is clear, but you can see I've got so much acne scarring. I've got huge deep set wrinkles right here. My chin right here has always been a problem. I do have one zit here that is healing, but I mean, overall, my skin is in great condition. I do have really bad bags that I've always had, but I don't know. I feel like they're less visible than they used to be. And then I feel like my forehead lines, they used to be so deep set and really noticeable, but I feel like they've kind of even minimized. So I just wanted to point out my skin to you before we get started taking it on with a bunch of makeup, because I am super happy with the results I've been getting. Okay, I've already primed my eyes. I use the Milani Eyeshadow Primer. I used to love this. I used to use it all the time. I mean, holy grail, and it is really good. But then I moved to the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Love that because that actually gives me coverage on my eyelid and really cancels out any veins or discoloration. I ran out of it. So I'm back to using this, and I'm like, I really need my MAC Painterly Paint Pot again. I've got it on order at Ulta, but I don't have it yet. So I use this right now. And then I went ahead and set it with my new Charlotte Tilbury powder. You guys, I love this stuff so much. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish in #1 Fair. Beautiful powder. I just use my Walmart brush to just kind of pounce it over and set my primer. For eyeshadows today, I thought we would try out these new Pixi palettes that I received from Pixi in PR. I never ever have received anything from them, but was really excited to go to my P.O. box and find these goodies waiting for me. This is the Natural Beauty eyeshadow palette, and then this is the Reflex Light eyeshadow palette. This one is all shimmers. This one has a mix of mattes, satins, and shimmers. I will show you. I dug my finger into this one by mistake. I was on Instagram, my Instagram story showing this, and I dug my finger in it. So I haven't used these yet, but I cannot wait to try them out. I may just try to use the, you know, a mix of both of them. And then they have some new brushes. I didn't even know Pixi made brushes. These are super exciting. This one is a blender brush. These have numbers on them. This is EO2 blender brush. Then there is the Packer brush. This is EO1. Really nice quality, very soft. And then this is like the outer V kind of crease brush. Let's see, EO3. So we've got EO1, 2, and 3. So love these. Really excited to try these. I don't have much Pixi. Do you guys use Pixi much? So this is a great way for me to kind of dive into the brand and play a little bit more. These do not have the shade names here on the front, but they do have them on the back. So I'll try to let you know what I'm using. I think I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's called Rose Clay. It's just a good neutral transition color, and just use that in my crease. So I have not done one of these in months. I mean, I feel like my channel kind of got away from my makeup reviews and, you know, just really went more lifestyle with shopping hauls. And I mean, I love to shop. You guys know my Walmart hauls are like one of my most favorite things, but I am still a drugstore junkie, makeup lover at heart. I've been buying so many things. Makeup will always be a huge passion, but I feel like my channel has kind of shifted into more lifestyle. So I hope you guys are good with that. Definitely love buying makeup and playing with makeup. That will never change. And I will always have makeup on my channel. But if you wanted to kind of go back to makeup, let me know. I feel like the makeup channels are so in abundance. There's so many out there right now. Competition is so stiff, and you know, it's not even about growing my channel and you know, wanting to be the best. I just feel like there's so much out there that me trying to mix in different things on my channel may be a little bit more interesting. I don't know. Or maybe is it too confusing? Let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you. And, you know, if makeup is your thing, then just watch my makeup videos. And if lifestyle hauls are your thing, then just watch those. I mean, you know, I'm just, at the end of the day, I'm just going to do what I want to do. And I love that. But I would, you know, definitely like to get your feedback as well. All right. So I did that in the crease. Looks like I have zero fallout. Very pretty transition color. Let's see what I want to go in with next. Looks like... You know, this palette is all shimmers. It is a beautiful warm tone palette, but it's all shimmers, and not a huge shimmer fan, but we're going to try it out. Let's try this color. This looks pretty. This is shade Auburn Blaze. Okay, that to me looks like it would be super pigmented and super, ooh. It has a lot of kick up in the pan. These feel kind of soft, but we'll see how they go on. Wow. Wow. Okay, that's pretty. Holy moly. That's beautiful. I wasn't expecting that. That's so pretty. I'm going to try to just put this kind of in the middle. Wow. That's gorgeous. It's kind of a bronzy reddish color. I'm just putting this again in the middle of my lid. This would be good for Valentine's Day. What are you guys doing for Valentine's? Anything special? It's so funny because my husband's like, what do you want to do for Valentine's? And I looked at him and I'm like, I don't know. Let me go shopping. Let me buy what I want. I mean, we're just kind of at that point in our marriage where it's like, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Okay, well, let's go buy, you know, let's go buy something for the house. I'm not a flower girl. I'm not a big perfume girl. I love to shop myself. And so I don't know. I do love when he does like little romantic things and gestures. But I'm not the type of person that wants to be romanced and, you know, get all dressed up, and I'm not like that. So I told him, I said, let's just pick out some more new and fun to go for dinner. And I think that that's what we will do. Although everyone and their dog will probably be out for dinner. I went into this second color. This is, let's see, Nude Luster. And I'm taking the same brush and I'm just going to put that kind of in the inside of my lid. Wow, that's shiny. I'm not into the shine too much, but we're just gonna go with it. You never know what the look is gonna turn out until after it's done. I think eyeshadow always looks so crazy until you get the foundation on, the blush on, the eyeliner, mascara on. That's pretty. It's kind of just a champagne-y gold color. I'm just trying to blend this into this color. All right, let me go into, again, this first palette. I like this darker color here on the corner. Down on the bottom, this is chocolate brown, the one right here. Michelle, put your coffee down. We're going to use that for the outer V. That's a really pretty color. It looks like it's got some colored reflex in it. Looks kind of a dark brown, but it looks like it may have some kind of burgundy sparkles in it. Okay, so that I expected to be super dark, and it's not. Maybe you just need to pack it on a little bit more. Then I'm going to go in with this darker matte shade for my outer V and my crease. This is, I think I told you wrong, this one is chocolate brown and this one is bronze gleam. So I'm going to take this on my blender and just kind of blend the darker matte kind of on the outer V and up into the crease. That way it's not so shimmery, I feel. I think that's a little bit better. So here is the eye look finished. I will say that the shimmers are really pretty. I'm just not a huge shimmer user, but they did go on really well. They are pretty. They did have some kick up in the pan, but really very little fallout, which is really nice. I did like the mattes though. So these are really nice. I mean, overall, pretty impressed so far. Okie doke, I'm going to go in with my new Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer Water Spray. I got this on online. I think it was around Black Friday, and I like it. It's about halfway gone. It does not have the most eloquent sprayer. It kind of splats, but you know, it is just primer, so I'm kind of good with that. I just kind of take my Sonia Kashuk sponge and just kind of try to blot all that in together. And then what I'm going to do for my visible pores, I have this from Farsali. I think I mentioned this in a recent video. This is the Skin Tune Blur Primer. And it comes in like a little dropper. And this is almost like a lotion that I only need a couple drops. It's kind of thick, so yeah. You kind of have to, like, not much comes out as you saw, but that's really all I need. I just kind of like pat it on my areas that I feel like my pores are the most visible. And I feel like it really kind of helps blur out a lot of the lines and pores. It's kind of tacky to the touch, which I think really helps adhere the foundation and then make it last longer. So I've got my Sonia Kashuk sponge, which is pretty much like the best thing since sliced bread. If you guys do not have this or have never used it, go to Target. Do yourself a favor, go to Target, get one of these puppies. These are amazing. I already wet it, so as you can tell, it is a big old sponge. Then I'm going to use my new L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. I'm kind of chuckling because everyone and their dog loves this. I have seen nothing but amazing reviews, but for whatever reason, I've used it a couple times. I'm not that in love with it. I have the color 405. I want to say it's like the second to last lightest. So I'm going to just take a couple pumps on my hand. It is kind of liquidy, as you can tell. But what I do is just kind of spread it around. It smells good. People say it's kind of painty smelling, but it's kind of got a fragrance to it. So I still have, as you can tell, quite a bit left on my hand, but I'm going to just start pouncing and blending this out. I've worn it a couple times, and like I said, I don't know that I love it as much as everyone else does. I feel like it settles into my lines super easy, and I don't like that. It definitely has a natural look to the finish, but on me, I felt like it just hasn't lasted like that, you know? It's pretty when I first put it on. I don't know. Let's try it again. So for concealer, what I was just opening was a new tube of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. I bought the light ivory, I think it was back in December-ish, and it was too light. So I went back and I got this color. Somebody told me that I should get the neutralizer and try this one out. So that's what I have done. And you have to kind of prime it real quick. That looks like that will be a good color for me. So this is really nice. You just kind of tap it along. I love the applicator. I don't want to put too much. And then I'm going to go in with my little e.l.f. concealer brush and just kind of blend that out. So the neutralizer color is definitely more yellow toned than my foundation. So I'm taking this again and just trying to kind of blend the two together. For powder, I'm going to use this new Maybelline Superstay foundation powder just to top off my foundation. I have not used this, so I don't know how full coverage it is, but I'm just going to use my little Walmart powder brush and just lightly kind of tap it all over because I felt the foundation wasn't super full coverage, so I'm okay with putting a powder foundation on top. So remember what I told you, the foundation settled into my lines? Look at this. Yikes. I need to blend that out. Yikes. Off camera, I just took a makeup wipe and wiped off the foundation off my lips to start getting them ready for my lipstick coming up. But for bronzer, I'm going to use this Chloe and Malika little bronzer shapes. I guess that's what you call them. What are they called? Sweethearts something? Yeah, Sweethearts. These are just different color bronzer shapes that I've been using. The formula is good, but I feel like these are super soft. And so as you can tell, like the majority of the shapes have broken apart, which I don't like. I really like the Guerlain Meteorites, the little balls, and I never have had one of those break, but I kind of expected the same thing with this, but that's not the case. Anyways, what I do is just kind of swirl this around with my brush, tap it off, and then go in with it as a bronzer. It is a really pretty light bronzer. I don't know how this would work on darker skin tones, you know, because I think it works really well for my fair skin tone. I guess you could kind of build it up, but I just think it's really pretty. It does have some shimmer to it, but I just think that kind of just helps with the dimension of the face. So I'm taking a little bit of this on the side of my nose to kind of help give it a little bit of dimension. I know that you probably need to do that with contour, but I think just adding a little bit more color helps to kind of thin out my nose. I feel like my nose has gotten bigger over the last like 5 years. Is that a possibility? I feel like my nose, like right around here, has just gotten so much bigger than it used to be, and I hate that. So I like to take a contour or bronzer and just try to kind of thin it out a little bit. For blush, we're going in with the new Rimmel Maxi Blush. This is such a pretty, like, corally shade. So beautiful. This is in the color 001 Third Base. I swatched it in my last video, and I'm like, ooh, that doesn't have much color payoff. But I haven't tried it on the skin, so we're about to try it to see what it looks like. And wow, that is pretty. Oh, it's like a really nice, soft peach. Pinky peach. Okay, that's really pretty. It's very subtle, and I like that. It actually looks like it has a little subtle sheen to it. That's pretty. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's really nice. For highlight, we are going to use my Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess highlighter. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh my gosh. This is in the color Heat Wave. It's like pink and gold. I'm not going to put too much on since it looks like my blush has some shimmer to it, but we're going to definitely dab it here on the high points of my cheekbones just to give it a little bit more shimmer and glow. This is really pretty. It does show a little bit of my texture, but I'm okay with that. Some people just don't like a whole lot of highlight. I don't mind it. It definitely shows my texture, but it's pretty. It smells good too. So I really, really like this. I feel so luxurious and fancy using it. For lipstick, I'm going to use an OG favorite. I love these longwear lipsticks so much. These are the CoverGirl Outlast lipsticks that have been around since the beginning of time. These were like some of my go-tos when I was in high school and college. I love these. I still love them. I feel like they go on and they last all freaking day. You put the color on and then you put the little balm on to make it a little bit glossier. I love these. I got a new one because I'm like, I haven't had those in a while. This is in the color like Universal Nude, and it is beautiful. And I'm really happy to get some new colors. I think they have like a new nude line, and I picked this up at Walmart and I love it. That is so pretty. I could definitely see where that would be a universal nude color for most people. Very pretty. I'm going to wait just a minute for that to dry down, and then I'll put the balm on. And while we're waiting, I wanted to talk to you about a trip that I have coming up that I am really, really excited about. Many people have this event on their bucket list, and this was a surprise to me. And I'm really excited. I'm a little nervous and a little scared, but I'm really excited about it. So my two cousins, they're like, Michelle, you're going to be 50 in June. They're both older than me, so they think it's, you know, just this funny thing that I'm finally going to be 50. But they said, let's go to New Orleans and go to Jazz Fest. And I'm like, I don't like jazz music. And they're like, no, 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 no. It is a huge music festival that spans the time of 2 weekends, and super huge popular bands go. It's like just, again, a whole weekend full of music. And I was like, ooh, I could totally get behind that. So they said, let's go. I'm going to plan everything out. You just have to get yourself there, and, you know, we've got everything else covered. And I was like, okay. So I went ahead and made all the arrangements. I'm really excited. We're going, I think it's the first week of May, and like the Rolling Stones are playing, Katy Perry's playing. They've got, you know, rock bands and country bands. They've got all different types of music. But my question and my ask is, have you guys ever been to Jazz Fest? And if so, let me know all about it. I want to hear like the ins and outs of where to go and what to do and where to eat. I've been to New Orleans like 10 years ago. It's been a while, 15 years ago. It was before Hurricane Katrina, but I want to know what to do. I want to know the secrets, the tips, the tricks. Let me know if you guys have been. I would love to hear about that. Okay, I'm just putting on the Balm Gloss. And that is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. For brows, this is not new. I am so in love with this Ulta brow tint that I don't even want to try anything else. This is in the color Light, and it is just a little baby mascara type color that you just brush through your brows to give them shape and color. So easy to use. I've been trying to let my eyebrows grow out a little bit. I get such flack for having thinner eyebrows. So I thought I would do that, but I just, look at how that just fills it in. It just really gives nice definition. It doesn't leave them chunky or crispy or anything. Once the color's in, it just sets. Look at how pretty and easy that is. I love it. So these are like, I don't know, 10 bucks. And recently Ulta had them on sale. So I bought like 10 of them. I hope to God they are not discontinuing. Okay, look at how quick and easy the brows were. So for my bottom lashes, I'm going to go in kind of with a mix of these two colors that I used for my lids. And I'm just going to run that along my lower lash line. And then I will be putting on my new mascara that I've actually been really, really enjoying. For mascara, we are going to be using the Unlimited Mascara from L'Oreal. This is new. It's got the funky wand that's supposed to help you put it on a little bit better. I don't know. I like the brush, but I just think that it gives my lashes really nice length. And I haven't had any flaking or clumpiness with it. It's been a really good mascara so far. So I've been really enjoying this. I think the wand is kind of gimmicky, but a lot of people like that. I don't necessarily think it's a huge benefit for me. I'm just kind of digging on the formula. So if you guys have tried this, let me know what you think. I've seen some mixed reviews. So I just went in with a couple more coats. Can you guys see? I really like it. I think it gives great length. It gives good volume. Keeps the curl. I think it's really good. So I've been really happy with this. For my last step, we are going to go in with a setting spray from Wet n Wild. This is the Cucumber 3-in-1 Primer Water. Now it says Primer Water, but down here it says Prep, Set, and Refresh. So it's just kind of a multi-purpose type spray. I like the spray on here. And it smells really good too. Very, very nice. I like this a lot. All right, guys, so I zoomed you back out. I'm going to take down my hair to get the full effect. But overall, I really like how everything turned out. I like the eyeshadows. They are pretty. They are shimmery, but I think that they went on well. I like the quality. Very, very pleased. I really like the blush. I was surprised because I didn't think it was going to have a whole lot of pigmentation, but I do like that. I like the shimmer on my cheeks. I think it looks pretty. I love the nude lipstick. Overall, I really like everything. I don't really have too many complaints about anything. So I hope you have enjoyed. Let me know if you have tried any of these products and what your thoughts are. I would love to hear from you. The jury's still out on the foundation, although I have to say it looks pretty good right now. So we'll see. I may leave down in the description bar below how I felt it wore for me throughout the day, so you guys can just see my overall final opinions and thoughts. But again, I think I just need to wear it a little bit more with, you know, different powder and primers to really see the full effect on what it's going to do for me. But overall, it's okay. Not knocking my socks off, but we may get there. I don't know. So with that, have a super weekend. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. It means so much. And I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.